about your story, but cares about you. Please reach out today. Thomas P. Murphy once said, "Minutes are worth more than money. Spend them wisely." At Minutes Wisely, we take that to heart. Our mission is to decrease veteran suicide by providing life changing experiences for veterans, first responders, and Gold Star families. We believe that we can make a lasting impact by rekindling a sense of purpose and fostering community through sponsored tickets to sporting events. These experiences are not just about the game, they're about the moments that can change lives. A simple sporting event can boost joy and instill a sense of renewed hope and purpose for those who have served. Join us in making a difference. Become a moment maker and empower a veteran with rediscovered hope. Visit minuteswisely.com for more information and to get involved. Together, we can make every moment count.
Well, if you were watching live, you heard me drop the F bomb before before it kicked over. Whoops, my bad.
No better way to start the show off.
Oh Lord! All right, big show today, week one of the NFL. Finally, it's here, man. Feels like it's been 10 years and yesterday, all at the same time. Welcome back, fellas. Scott, thanks for joining us.
What's up,
I'm
Scott?
pretty sure you want to talk about the Steelers today.
At some point.
Hey, but before we get going, I want to give a shout out. If you're in Murfreesboro, anywhere near Murfreesboro, the big fundraiser here is today at Single Tree Barbecue at 4 o'clock. There's going to be a band, there's going to be a fire pit, there's going to be an ice cream truck, there's going to be barbecue, a whole hog, chickens, like you name it. We're doing it up for we're helping out two families. The first family lives in Houston, Texas. DJ Daniels' family. His father is a Navy veteran. We're going to help him break a record and send him to Detroit to be sworn in as an honorary police officer in two different cities. Then we're going to escort him to the Detroit Lions Cleveland Browns game that's at the end of the year. Today is going to help fund that. The other one, Mason Asher, the Asher family lives right here in Murfreesboro in the Blackman community. And we are going to little Mason, he's 9 years old and he has a brain tumor. He had brain surgery back in March. 2 months later, the tumor came back. So we're going to help change that family's life today. We're going to send them on an awesome vacation. I just can't say what it is yet because it's a surprise. If you want to see it, I'm pretty sure I'm going to try to go live on Minutes Wisely's Facebook page when he opens his package up. If the internet's good out there, but
At least videotape it.
yes, I have a photographer and a videographer that's going to be on site, so it's all going to be
Oh,
captured. But I would like to try to go live. We'll see how that works out. But if you're not in the area and you still want to help out, you can hop over to minuteswisely.org, go to the events tab, hit the drop down, and select DJ, and all the information is right there. We appreciate your help. It's going to be awesome. This is what we do. We help veterans, families. Usually we send them to sporting events, but this time it was a little bit bigger than that because we're dealing with two little boys who are dealing with horrific health issues. As a matter of fact, DJ Daniels, he has a brain cancer and spinal cancer. He's 13 years old and he's terminal. So we're just trying to make him live his best life while he's here. So this is what we do. And this is going to be a nice little segue. Minutes Wisely, who this will be the third year, has Detroit Lions season tickets. So if you're in Detroit, you're a veteran, first responder, or a Gold Star family member, you'd like to go to a game on us, let us know. We'll try to make that happen. Uh, there's only so many seats. We can't send everybody, but just let us know, and we'll try to work something out. And also, for the first time ever, Minutes Wisely has not one, but two NFL team season tickets. Just last couple days ago, we purchased Tennessee Titans season tickets, and not just any tickets, club seats. So if you're in the Middle Tennessee area
That's
and you
nice.
want to go to a game, let us
Very
know. As a matter of fact, we're going to raffle off a set of tickets tonight to help generate some money for these two little boys. So there's still a chance for you to go, even if you're not a veteran, first responder, or a Gold Star family member. We're super excited to be able to offer this to our people, and we're just going to keep going, man. Who knows? Maybe, hopefully next year we have 3 teams or maybe even a hockey team. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that's what's going on here.
Awesome.
Now on to sports. Do you want to start with baseball, college football, or the NFL? I think we should save the NFL for last. Let's let's hit baseball first. I think the Tigers' magic number now is what, 12?
12.
Mr. Scooble, he was on the mound dealing again yesterday.
You guys got to be scared though.
Yeah, I'm not
Not scared.
overly confident.
Yeah, we're
I think
not
the
confident.
best thing
That's a
for
big
you is the
difference.
division. You got it wrapped up. You just got to take that momentum and harness it.
Yeah, I mean,
think
there's
it'll be
just
all right.
there's a lot of pitching questions, and
There's
that's
a lot of big guys too, big teams that are starting to show their big guys are coming back, and I don't know. I think they just need to harness the division, win the division, get yourself some T-shirts and hats, and get the team hyped up for the playoffs, and then hope for the best. But Scooby
yeah. I
is-
mean, I like our chances in a 5-game series with Scooble going twice. Like that's going to get you. I mean, let's just call it 2 wins. But man, that third win, that's a big question mark because I don't know. The rest of our pitchers are not looking too great.
It's tough. Playoffs are tough, but still got time to get hot.
Yeah, and I mean the bats are fine. We've scored runs. I'm not quite worried about that. It's just
And you're in a series with the White Sox right now, so that's
right.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it hyped up. You played
Yeah,
well
but
last night,
unfortunately,
right?
the White Sox had schooled us earlier on in the season too. So you never know. It's not a gimme.
Yeah, that's for sure.
What do y'all got? An 8-game lead? What is it?
I think it's 9.5.
9.5.
I mean,
mean,
the division's pretty well wrapped up. I'm not quite
Yeah,
worried
they've
about
got the
that.
division. It's the thing is you can't let Houston catch you. If Houston catches you, you lose that
Well,
first round
I
bye.
tell you, yeah, I can tell you about my Astros. We're struggling. I mean, I don't know how we're hanging on, but pitching, we got 1 start. Well, we got actually 2, but not the caliber of you got. But Hunter Brown's been doing pretty good the last 10 games. So he pitched a good one last night. But other than that,
Yes.
We play you guys on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. Okay. That should be fun. Did you see that Dodgers Orioles game the other night?
Yeah, Yamamoto had a
Yeah.
no-hitter going and got broken up, and they ended up losing the game.
Lost it all in 1 pitch. Sucks. That's baseball.
Yeah, I mean the Dodgers aren't looking unbeatable. I mean, there's
Nobody's
not.
scary right now.
Yeah, right.
So,
So that's what I'm. Yeah,
Yep. If you guys do your thing, I think you guys have the most potential to catch a wave and ride it out. But I think everybody's on the same starting block. Everybody's got the same chance. If you make the playoffs this year, it's kind of a crapshoot.
yeah. I don't see a real workhorse in the playoffs. Like I think all the teams are quite even.
yeah. So all that money that the typical team spent last year, and really, there's no dominant team. There's a lot of teams that Milwaukee, Detroit, Philly, those teams. Everybody's got a chance.
Yes. Well, we all know how I feel about the Tigers.
Impending doom.
I think if they get past the first round, they'll be lucky, but they're not going to get past the second round.
I think that would be a success. It's a good season.
Yeah, I think ALCS. If they get to the ALCS, it's a success. But anything else is, in my books, a failure. Got to get to ALCS.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be nice because we have the hookup for tickets.
Yeah.
We do.
That's if we have any money left over, man. I'm sending
Right.
doing some
Right.
big old events in the next Pretty much spent a freaking wad. Freaking drained the bank account for these
Worth it.
guys. But we'll see.
Yeah, let's
So,
go to baseball.
yeah, that's the American League, man. What about the National League?
I don't trust Milwaukee. I don't see them. I don't know. I think that's the division where they had to send somebody, and they won a lot of games, but they also play Pittsburgh, St. Louis, and Cincinnati. a
Hey,
lot.
Pittsburgh just swept the Dodgers.
Yeah, they sure did.
Yeah, that Paul Skeens is something else they have.
Yeah, he is.
He's pretty good at throwing a baseball.
Yes. Those 3 pitches he struck out Ohtani on were just crazy.
Yeah, he's nuts, man. He's nuts.
Yeah, I
don't
think
see
he's.
him- Go ahead, Eric.
Oh, I said he's probably my favorite baseball player besides a Tiger. I love Skeens. He's so good.
Yeah, he's really good.
And their record after the break's been pretty good. I mean, Pittsburgh's been decent, more than
They've
decent. the
got
last
talent. But
Yeah, I
Man.
saw a stat and it said something like, I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was like if the Pirates would have scored 5 runs in all of Skeens' starts throughout his career, he would have only lost like 2 or 3 games.
It's amazing. Yep, I saw the same thing. But
That's crazy.
Yeah, he just has no run support.
Well, it's only a matter of time before he ends up somewhere else. Then
Yeah. Also, the Chicago Cubs. There was a moment they had the best record in baseball, and now they're kind of sliding too.
Yeah, they've had injuries though. A lot of injuries. A lot of dudes hurt.
Yeah.
Kyle Tucker's not living up to the hype either.
It's a big contract.
Yeah. Well,
hey Richard, they haven't taken a fall like we have at the All-Star break. We were had the best record in baseball, and now we're 10 out from overall. So we've taken we've definitely slid a lot. But yeah,
that's why when the Tigers were up there with the best record, Eric was super excited about it. I was like, man, this is the wrong time of year to have the best record, man.
yeah, the All-Star break.
Yeah, you don't want that freaking target on your
This was
back.
a long season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd rather slide in limping and then get hot at the end.
Yeah, it's exhausting. That's for sure.
Yeah, it really is.
Exhausting season.
Oh, damn, you guys are wearing your grit hat. I should have worn mine. Shit.
You didn't get the memo.
Well, I'm wearing Lions hoodie and the Tigers hat. I'm trying to
Well,
even
that
it out a
was to
little
be-
bit.
If I had to take a bet out today, that would have been my bet. Is that you would have.
Speaking of
Detroit take out.
Tigers, 1 second. Oh, wait. I don't know why I said Tigers. This is not Tigers at all.
Okay.
This is what I think about you, Green Bay.
Oh,
I love that
perfect in
moment.
there. Mhm.
Yeah, that would be hanging in the man cave here, and probably tomorrow. I don't have time today with all this shit going on. But yeah, he's a straight up baller too, man. I love that kid.
Yeah. Shout out to John at Pro Sports Zone, by the way.
Yeah, he invited me to his shop, man. So when I bought that, and I've had some interaction with him before, and he's like, "Hey, next time you're in town, you should stop by." And
Yeah, he's a great dude. I like
Yes.
him a lot.
I think I will stop by and see if he can help us out somehow. I don't know. Maybe we can get some kind of partnership with him. We shall see. Maybe we can get a sponsorship from him or something.
Yeah, I bet he would.
Yeah. So, yeah, baseball.
It's that time of year.
It
The
is.
wait and see time of year.
Yeah, and it's for me this time of year. I'm super excited for baseball in the spring, but in the fall, I kind of lose interest, man, because all the hype around the sport, around the NFL.
Yeah, and you're in that like you can't lose. You just got to win every game this time of year, and that so it's
Yeah.
like when you win, you're like, okay, we're safe for another day. And then when you had lose, you're like checking the standings. You're just like, how bad did it impact it? Like, where are we sliding to? And it's just that time of year, man. You just got to win every single game, and
Yes.
maybe you'll make the playoffs.
So, yeah, the moving on to college football. There was a couple upsets yesterday.
Yeah,
From-
man, Florida.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Big
No.
loss.
Yeah, that they South Florida tore up Boise State last week, and you think nothing about it, and then they go on the road to Gainesville, and I thought Florida was, of course, everybody did, going there. They're a little better than everybody thought, but still, they shouldn't beat Florida. Crazy. He's on a short leash again.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean, Texas or Penn State blew out Florida International, but that's kind of a hard. I hate these games, man. Like Florida State, 77-3, East
Yeah,
Texas,
Ohio
like
State.
Ohio.
dumb.
70-0.
Yeah, but
Arch Manning bounced back. He had a couple nice drives, couple
yeah, but he
scores.
didn't play anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
And,
You need those get back.
SMU lost to Baylor.
That's important though for his first
yeah.
year starting, for him to get a big game under his belt.
Yeah, that's
That'll
why
be huge for his ego.
like kind of talked about that last week, but because I feel like they didn't do him a disservice, because they threw him in to Ohio State.
Yeah.
He's basically like a rookie. I don't know. Some kids thrive in that environment, some don't. He obviously, and it's also just not his fault. You have to, your defense has to stop plays, and it's not just a one-man team. But whatever. Damn, Tennessee smacked East Tennessee round 2. The gambling state. Did you guys see him before the game when they asked him about the game? He said, well, we have a band and they have a band. It's going to be the battle of the bands. I was like, okay, touche. He knew what was coming. He was there for a big payday, and that was it. He had no expectations, and it's a good thing because it happened. But Michigan lost yesterday. I want to talk about that for a second, because the reason why I want to talk about this, not because I'm ecstatic that they lost, but I had high hopes for them this year because this Underwood kid, or whatever the hell his name is, he come in as the highest ranked quarterback. All this hype around him. Michigan's going to run the table, win the national championship with them, and then this happens. But I've seen a lot of sports analysts saying, listen, you got to unleash this kid, because if you don't win this year, he's going to jump in the portal and he's going to be gone. And again, beating the portal horse, this is the biggest issue that we have with the portal. You get a kid that is not happy and he just bails shit. So fortunately, the playoffs are opened up now. You can afford to lose a game, but obviously you do not want to lose a game for obvious reason, morale.
That wasn't a bad loss.
A loss is a loss. Any
Right.
loss is a bad loss in college football.
No, not anymore.
But
Not
it's just
anymore.
not as important anymore, because you can lose a game or two and still. How many
Especially
games?
if you lose to, I see what you're saying. If you lose to a ranked team, it's not going to be as bad.
Yeah, it's a ranked team on the road. You weren't losing to I don't know, Florida Atlantic or
Yeah,
whoever,
and if Oklahoma
And that's
goes
his-
off
that's
and
his-
rips off 8 straight. Like,
Yeah. That's his first start on the road too in college. So
It is, but
it's not easy to play in Norman.
Correct. But I also read that I didn't, so I didn't watch the game. I don't really watch college football, but I read that they kind of like had the kid handcuffed. They're just like, dude, let him go, let him do his
Not
thing.
really.
Let him
In the
run.
Oklahoma game, he played. They let him loose a little bit more
Yeah,
for
and his
sure.
inaccuracy was horrible.
It was.
Yeah, he was overthrowing a lot.
Wow.
He's
I
a
mean,
kid though. He
I know.
just
He's
turned 18.
he's 18.
Yeah, he's 18
so you
years
gotta-
old, man.
and that's the loudest environment he's been in. That's against him. So like, you
Yeah,
gotta,
this isn't Belleville
Right.
High School,
Yeah.
4,000 kids there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Almost 100,000 people yelling against you. I mean, it's not.
Right.
I mean, he didn't play awful. He didn't really make any too bad mistakes. He was just missing the mark very often.
let me see. Who they play next week? I think it was it's Central Michigan. I thought there was somebody bigger.
Yeah, Central.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they played a good
Just-
non-conference schedule. You know, that was a pretty good game.
We don't really have a good game until USC.
Yeah.
I mean, at Nebraska after Central, but
That won't be easy. Nebraska's
yeah,
sneaky.
Hey.
yeah.
You know, that quarterback in Nebraska, they'll find out in 3 weeks in Nebraska. They play Houston Christian next week, but there's a lot of hype on that kid.
Yeah, Raiola.
Dylan, I think, Raiola,
Yeah.
Mhm.
He had some unbelievable Madden stats yesterday, but we'll see what he does in 3 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, all these kids should have Madden stats when you're playing junior colleges.
Yeah. Michigan State squeaked one out in double overtime.
Clemson
Yes, good.
was dancing with Troy yesterday.
Too much, that surprised me.
Almost took back-to-backs.
Yeah, that's funny. Clemson was supposed to be in the playoff this year, win the ACC, and they don't look great.
Speaking of ACC, how about that Wolfpack? Big win yesterday. 2-0.
Hey,
Ready for
who'd
our
they
college
play?
football playoffs.
same thing with SEC.
Virginia.
Virginia.
It's a decent win.
Same thing with Vandy and the SEC. They went on the road to Blacksburg and whooped them last night. Pavia.
Yeah.
Tech, yeah.
Bill Belichick got his first W.
At Charlotte.
That's in your backyard, bro. You should have his jersey on.
Yeah, right. Trust me, I would go to that stadium to watch games many a times, but never in one of those jerseys.
How far away are you from that stadium?
Like 12 minutes.
Yeah, see? Should be a big fan.
Yeah. I'm even closer to the basketball stadium. No
Hey,
way.
what is the rift with him and I know there's obviously a rift with him and Kraft, but with all this stuff about not allowing anybody from the Patriots facility in on there, because they banned Belichick from New England, so I guess that's just back and forth. But it's amazing how blood can just turn like that
Yeah.
over the success they had.
Wait, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I
Foxborough
never heard that.
banned Belichick.
Oh no, yeah, look, it's been all over. So Belichick come out earlier, like midweek, North Carolina. They banned anybody from the Patriots facility, scouts, anything to North Carolina. And then after the game last night, they asked him about it again. He said, "Yeah, I have been banned from the New England facility, so they're no longer welcome in North Carolina. Scouts, anybody can go see them at North Carolina now." And
That's
Belichick,
so strange.
Yeah.
It is bizarre.
All you're doing
Kraft-
is hurting your team.
yeah, Kraft said
Yeah.
something about it. It was a risk hiring Belichick when he hired him, and that ripped Belichick off. I know they got a lot of stuff going in the news over those two.
That's crazy.
What the hell, man?
Yeah.
You win 5 Super Bowls for it, guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Robert
Yeah.
Kraft out over there acting like Jerry Jones.
Man.
Yeah, he's getting old and senile too.
Well, Kraft
Be
has
part
nobody to kiss now on the field. So
Well,
He's
been
going
in,
to get a 24-year-old girlfrind.
yeah,
See,
Kraft's
he
been,
can learn from
Kraft's-
Bill Belichick.
Kraft's been in too many parlor shops lately. Yeah.
oh god.
Oh, even LSU
Good
last
over
night. I know they played Louisiana Tech. I'm an SEC guy, right? But other than Tennessee, Georgia next week will be a measuring stick for those two. But otherwise, the SEC is Big Ten's definitely staying ahead of them right now. The SEC just not as dominant.
Yeah, Georgia only put up 28 on Austin P.
Yeah.
I was shocked at that one. Thought that one was gonna be a massacre.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over to the NFL real quick, Scott, and I have a question for you. Speaking of the Patriots, and I think the Raiders are going to take the next step up this year. Who do you like, the Raiders uh, or the Patriots today? And it's at Foxborough.
I like the Patriots. I think Belichick. I mean, I think we'll get off Belichick. I like the Patriots. Vrabel is an awesome, pretty good coach. I think they'll get 10 wins in New England. I think that's a surprise team this year. I think
I
they got
agree.
they got the quarterback. They've got some offensive line now. They've got pieces. I expect them to beat the Raiders today. I hope they do. It'll help my parlay. But besides my parlay, I, I think that it's in New England. I think the New England's going to take it. Vrabel's good. He's a good coach.
Yeah, Tennessee was so dumb getting rid of him, man. So dumb.
Yeah.
Tennessee's made some weird ass moves over the last couple of
They're
years,
awful,
man. They got rid of AJ Brown, and then the wheels
AJ
fell off.
Brown, man. The AJ Brown
that was
trade.
you're right. That was the first one. Everything after that was just.
That was a real head scratcher.
Yeah, he was signed, right? They just traded him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they
basically
fired
got-
the GM, John Robinson, like the next
Yeah.
day.
No, they should have. They should have
Well,
walked
they
him out
just went
right after.
downhill after that too. They like.
Well, yeah, they weren't they the number 1 seed that
they
year.
were the number 1 seed.
I don't know
lost to
about
New
that
England
year,
in
but
The year
in the
before, they were the number
playoffs.
1 seed.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
And then they just did nothing, but like shave players that offseason. I remember that, and then they came back the next year, and it was just.
You know what's
terrible.
crazy is I listened to, of course, Sirius ESPN on the way to work or whatever, and several people, Michael Tannenbaum, have Cam Ward as the offensive rookie of the year, and the Titans winning that AFC South. And my neighbor is a huge Titan fan, right? So we talk after work or something, and I'm telling him about they were bragging on the O-line, and I don't see it. Of course, living in here in Nashville, outside Nashville, I'd like to see that, even though I'm not a fan of just because community, right? The state you live in, where you're at, you want them to be successful.
I'd like to see it just because we now have Titans tickets.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I think today they got a raw deal. I mean, playing in Denver, that altitude, the defense that Broncos have. I just don't see it. But line's 8 for a reason. I'd like to see them do good. I'll keep a tracker on the score, but I don't look for them to do anything in Denver, obviously. But we'll see what Cam Ward does. They're excited here in Tennessee for him. They really are excited. And the thing about him, it's because I'm here and I read it all the time. But he takes the playbook to another level. He's the last one to leave, first one there. You hear that all the time. But he is. I mean, they'll show him coming out late, and they just say, "Hey, you need to go home." But I'm interested to see how that parlays into on-field success, because he does show the traits that you need to be successful at that, and we'll see what that happens. May not happen today.
Well,
I mean, if you hear the bad day today, today's off a bad choice.
Today's a learning day.
Yeah, I don't think today's gonna be his day.
Well, the AFC South is wide open too. I mean, it's anybody's division. Who else is in the South? I don't really trust Houston.
Oh, yeah,
I don't really
that's
trust
why I didn't
Houston.
argue
I
that
don't
one.
either.
Oh,
I don't.
I think Houston's gonna run away with it.
Yeah, I
think
agree.
Houston's going to win the division, but I don't argue that division is always up for grabs. Like, I could see Houston winning 4 games this year.
Yeah, I mean, Indy's going to win nothing, right? They're not a threat at all, I don't think. What's Jackson? What? Yeah, who is Trevor Lawrence?
Everybody waits for that. He was the generational talent. Everybody could miss prospect, but you ever wait for that switch to turn on, and I keep waiting for it too, but it's just not there. I know he's gone through the Urban Meyer, set him back probably 20 years, but he went through a lot of deal. Well, you just don't know, right? That's a factor, but I wouldn't be surprised, but we just haven't seen it.
All right, Scott. I'm going to ask you because you're the outsider here. Detroit Lions at Green Bay today.
Well, Richard, you may know my wife is a huge Packer fan, lived there for 10 years. So I hear that noise right here and two doors down from me. But going into the season, I got the Packers winning the division, but the Lions are still there too. It just bothers me about the two coordinators leaving, right? I don't know how that's going to affect them. I love Campbell. Dude, I would, next to McVay, Campbell would be the second choice I had. Those are the 2 best coaches in my mind. It's going to be a dogfight. I think the Lions will still be there because Hutchinson's going to be a big factor.
Yeah, I think the just promoting the defensive coordinator up from within, so he knows everything. I think the defense will be just fine. as long as they stay healthy. Last year was a weird year. Everybody got hurt. They were pulling people off the street to play, and they were still winning. But if this core group stays healthy, I think it's good. I think it's going to be a dogfight also. But I think the Packers got better where the Lions kind of flatline. Like I didn't see any huge moves where the Lions were going to take the next step. They're believing in their core guys right now. But I mean, you still got to bump up a little. Every year you got to bump up a little bit. I just don't see that the Lions did that, and I do see that the Green Bay Packers did.
Yeah, Green Bay got better on the receiving end for sure. He's got more weapons than, of course, Micah Parsons. But the culture, Dan Campbell changed the culture. Once you get that culture changed, they're not going back.
Yeah,
They may not. They're going to stay there.
Yeah, the Lions ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say the Lions going to beat the out of the Packers today, only because
right.
I'm a huge homer, and I know Jason and Eric probably feel the same way. John probably is going to go with the Packers just to spite us, but
well, usually when I pick the opposite team, the Lions win. So, and I really have no. I could. Yeah.
I don't trust Jordan Love though. I really don't. Everybody's so hype on him. I don't.
The problem is the Lions have a problem with mobile quarterbacks, and they didn't do anything in the offseason to correct that.
Yeah, I mean, they were just banking on everyone coming back and being healthy, which
I think the defensive coordinator making a shift from a DB guy to a linebacker guy might change that a bit, though, too.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's a good point. But I think Hutch and Davenport, if they both stay healthy, would be pretty good. But the question mark is Davenport. He's never stayed healthy, and which is baffling why they let Zadarius Smith walk.
I mean, there had to be something there that was unsaid.
Yeah,
there had to have been.
Yeah, they didn't
or
like
something
him.
Unreported, or you know what I mean. Like that was.
They didn't like him for some reason.
And that was a weird situation with like his girlfriend or whatever posting all that stuff, and like. I don't know. There was something there that we'll never know, but it was
right. Yeah, it might come out at the end of the season or something, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, the Eagles snatched him up.
Yeah, I'm like, of all teams, come on now. Well, at least he ain't in our division.
Yeah.
So,
speaking of the Eagles, Jalen Carter on Thursday night, man, what a clown that dude is. Thank God the Lions didn't draft him.
Crazy. Yeah. Yeah, he'll get multiple game suspension out of that. I don't know if it'll come down.
He should.
Yeah, I feel it. So I think the suspensions come out on Tuesday, right? So we won't hear anything till probably Tuesday.
Well, did you guys hear his after game comments? Like he took no accountability for what he did.
He said the craziest thing. He's like, well, apparently you're not allowed to moisten your opponent's lips or something stupid like that. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, you weirdo?
I mean, that dude's been a problem since Georgia.
Yeah.
Like it's not a
trade-off.
Yeah. That's why he wasn't wearing a line uniform. Like there's no way in the hell Brad Holmes is going to touch somebody like that.
Yeah. The dude's got
I mean, I think if
raw athleticism.
Yeah, if he would have been a Lion and did that, Dan Campbell would have went out there and grabbed him by the ear and drug him into the locker. We don't accept that.
Yeah.
Cowboys looked okay though with Dak. They're a whole different team with Dak.
Yeah, Lamb, and they just so many drops. They had so many opportunities to win that ball game, and we talked about it a little bit last week. I don't think the Eagles are going to be near the. I'd pick 3 or 4 teams above them in the NFC right now. They lost too many people in the secondary, defensive line. They lost, and every time you do that, you got to make that mix and gel, right? It's every year is different, right? Just lost too many pieces, and the main thing we talked about last week as well. They haven't had a division champion repeat in that division in 20 freaking years. That is not a small sample size, right? That is a large sample size. They go first to worst or first to third. I just think that Washington is caught them or will catch them. And Dallas is good. They're going to score 30-something points a game. Maybe they get their defense fixed out, but I think the Eagles are going to struggle some. Win 10 ball games, but I mean, not like automatic repeat.
Hmm.
Too
Yeah, how
many,
about
too
those?
many egos.
Yeah, how about those Chargers, John?
How about
Hey,
'em?
I know John wasn't with us last
Keenan
week,
Allen
but
is
you know I'm
back.
high. I'm high. Hey, John, you weren't with us last week, but Chargers are my pick in the AFC. Obviously, I'm a Steeler fan. I'm always wanting us to be there, but Harbaugh, he won at Stanford. He won with the 49ers. He wins everywhere he goes. They have a quarterback. I know, Eric, I think you weren't sold on him, but I like Herbert, man. I mean, people, the accuracy he showed the other night, and he just poised quarterback, plays tough. That's the guy I'd rather have than anybody in the
With
league
the
other than
right
Josh Allen.
playbook, he's a great quarterback. But if you force him and try to do what you want to do with him, you're going to see those mistakes come out, and that's what
Yeah, that's
we
big
saw
facts.
a lot over the last couple of years. And he felt like he had the controller in his hand, and he was like, no, I'm going to take off and run on this play. I'm going to throw the ball to this receiver, and he was able to find the open guy. So I think that helps a lot.
I
Yeah,
think
Jim Harbaugh is amazing.
Well, again, and there's no doubt about it. Jim Harbaugh is a quarterback whisperer, so there's no better
Right.
coach to have, to mold him,
For sure.
basically.
For sure.
Hey,
Defense
and I
is good
said-
too.
Yeah, and I said the Chiefs finished third in that division. Guaranteed, I'll book it right now. The Chargers and Broncos are just better.
Yeah,
I really
it's
like the
you said- it's
Broncos
like
this
you
year.
guys were just talking
Really
about.
like the
It's-
Broncos.
when they win, a lot of those little pieces here and there leave, and it's big holes to fill. And I think that's where
yeah.
we won. We were better in the trenches. We just gave Herbert time, and then on the other end we had Mahomes, doing his crazy passes while he's halfway on the ground because we got a lot of this pressure on him. So and that's the best you could do with him.
Yep.
I think the Chiefs are in big trouble this year. They did not look good at all.
I think they're going to
Yeah.
have to start forcing things on offense too, which is going to lead to injuries. I think they're in for a big injury year.
I don't
Wish
think
that upon them, but
Well, yeah, look at Worthy.
yeah, it's going to be. They're going to expect a lot of work out of.
plus
them.
yeah. Now Rashid Rice is suspended.
Yep.
Yeah, I
think
mean,
was hurt.
is there any
I mean-
update on the Worthy injury? Like, is he out for a long time?
I haven't heard,
seen
but
it.
I haven't heard. I can.
we
look.
go to last year, right? 15-1, but you look at that 15-1. 10 games of those were won at the last second. Balls bouncing off goalposts, going in. They won so many, and I know great teams do that. That's not going to happen again. They just had so many. Last year was just just an anomaly.
We lost a lot of close games last year too. The Chargers. We lost a lot of games by like 2 and 3 points. So if we could just turn those around, I think we could win the division. Sure. I think we could also meander around 500.
No way.
Depends on what Football's hard to tell.
Yep.
One bad play could lead to a broken leg, and that's devastating. So
Well, the quarterback position is so vital. Anybody loses one of those studs like Herbert, but you got a coach and a quarterback there, and you have that combination just like several teams.
plus I'm saying
That
Keenan
defense
Allen
is
being
nice
back,
too.
the
That defense
is good,
is
and we're really
nice.
good. We have some big men. Like our lines are huge, and I think that helps a lot with just time in the pocket, and the opposite end on the defensive side, getting pressure on the quarterback. I think are the biggest parts of football.
I wouldn't be surprised if Oakland. I mean, I'm not saying Oakland's a good team, but I wouldn't be surprised if they finished above the Chiefs this year.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah,
And Worthy's got a dislocated shoulder, so he's out at least a few weeks.
Where are they playing this year? Their stadium's not done, so they're playing in.
No, they play in Vegas.
Yeah, I know, but where?
at
at
the Reliance, whatever it is, it's been there for 3
Yeah.
4 years.
ReliaQuest.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, but they're
Yeah, you're thinking of the A's. You're thinking of the A's.
Aren't they getting a new stadium too?
They're building it. The Raiders have been in Oakland or in
Sure.
Vegas for
3
a
4
few
I
years.
years.
understand they've been there, but I thought they were getting a new stadium.
No,
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Oakland, no, it's been
It's
it's
been
been
pretty
so
finished.
Oakland
You know,
is in Vegas
in-
too,
in
but
the-
they're still getting a new stadium. So
Yeah,
I
the
didn't know if
baseball
I thought
is.
they were building a stadium for Vegas
No.
too. Or for-
And the
They've
thing
already
with-
got it.
yeah, the thing with the West, I mean, the West is so much better than it was 3 4 years ago when the Chiefs went every year, right? The West is just so much better top to bottom, and the Chiefs haven't. They won't keep that.
Yeah, watch out for the Broncos too. I think they're
it's a tough
very
division.
good.
What about what's your thoughts on Tampa Bay this year?
Hey, next to the Rams, in my opinion, that's my two picks over there. The top. Well, the Lions are there, but I'm just saying I expect Mayfield to be MVP consideration. I mean, if not win it all, they've got loaded. The line is really good. They've got the best receivers that they've ever had, according to Mayfield and the coaching staff. They're really going to be good. I expect them and the Rams and the Lions, and Packers, them four to be knocking it out.
Yeah.
What about the Redskins? Do you think Jalen Daniels has a good sophomore season?
I think they take a step back, but I still think they're going to be good because I think they got a good coach and the culture's coming around there. I think they'll stay the same. Last year, NFC title game's hard to match that as a rookie, but they got film on him now. We'll see. I don't expect them to drop off, no, but it's just going to be hard to maintain that. When you go from the hunted to the hunted, it's a little different scenario. We'll see how he does. I hope they do well.
But what do you think the Niners are going to do? Are they going to take a step forward or backwards? Because they laid an egg last year.
Yeah, I see people predicting the 49ers to win that division. There's no way in hell. Come on, guys. There's no way in hell. The Rams are better. I don't think the 49ers are. Now, they play an easier schedule. That's what people are going on. They play an easier schedule, but they've got an old core, and they stay injured. They're even injured now. McCaffrey's on the IR again or whatever. I mean,
he better play this week.
He's questionable, whatever. But I just think the Rams are so much head and shoulders above. I don't think the 49ers are going to compete in that division. We'll see.
I think Arizona will be better this year, too.
Yeah.
I think they're making slow strides towards the top of the division.
All right. Tonight, there's going to be one hell of a game. The Baltimore Ravens at Buffalo.
That's going to be a really good game. I hope
could be one of the games of the year. Starting it off hot.
You know how those games go. Like sometimes, only one team shows up, and it just ends up being a blowout.
Do the Bills get the monkey off their back? Do they take care of the Chiefs and get to the championship game?
Play the Chiefs in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I agree, John.
I don't think they'll have to. I think that'll be taken care of for them. But the Ravens, they'll be there.
Yeah, but what Lamar are you going to get? Regular season Lamar or playoff Lamar? Because they're not the. Those two are not the same.
That's what I feel like as a Ravens fan. I feel like at this point, it's just like, all right, let's get these 16, 17 weeks over with and get to the playoffs and see what the season really is going to be like. Because it's been the same for how long now, where it's just like they dominate the regular season and then just no results.
Lamar's like Dak. He goes into the playoffs and then just does dumb shit.
But yeah, I mean, Dak will do dumb shit throughout the regular season too, though. Lamar's like MVP. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel really. I used to be happy that Baltimore didn't make it because usually the Chargers would play them at some point in the playoffs, and we won a lot of those games. But now I just feel bad for him.
What is Derrick Henry going to look like this year? Is he going to start showing his age, or is he going to run for 1,500 yards?
I think he still puts up 1,200 at least.
I agree. That guy's
no
an animal.
As long as his body holds up, I think he's going to have like a Bo Jackson situation where he overpowers his body and has an injury that ends it, rather than just like deteriorating.
But that window's closing on him. But yeah, I'm like you.
It is.
He had 2,000 yards last year, or I don't. If he has 1,200, he's definitely gonna have 1,200. But the window's closing. You don't do so much. Father Time catches everybody. But
better longevity in Baltimore than Tennessee. So
yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Windows got to be closing.
And Lamar, I don't know. Lamar's impressed me. Of course, I'm not a Ravens fan at all, but he's impressed me more in the regular season. But it's the playoff Lamar that always shows up and makes me happy, and I hope that continues. But he can't process information, guys, in 3rd and 8 in the playoffs. He just can't do it. And I'll be a firm believer of that. We'll come back in December and talk about it, January and talk about it. But he's just a different guy. I've seen it too long.
And it's like the biggest fallout in the history of sport. Like he's so dominant in the regular season, and then
here's what we talk about. We talked about it a little bit last year. Even when they played Buffalo on that 2-point conversion, right? People blame Andrews. I don't. I blame Lamar in that situation. Dude, the pass was not where it needed to be. Montana does it. Other people do it. He threw it behind him, dude. Andrews is good, and I'm not blaming. He shouldn't catch that 100% of the time. But if you put the ball where it needs to freaking be, Lamar, You have a Super Bowl right now. He can't
Well,
do that.
not even where it needs to be. He did put it in like the heart. You should put it in a spot where he couldn't keep his eyes on the ball. That
Right.
I think that's why he dropped it. It's because his body was turned so much that he
Yeah.
couldn't with the helmet. You can't. You're just
Yeah, but
you're putting your hands down there.
If he
and
throws
just,
it 2 yards ahead of him, he's a touchdown, right?
even
And we
if
don't
he
have this
just-
conversation,
even
but
if
you
it's
can go
not
back
so
to
far
18,
behind
19,
him.
whatever year you want to go to. Lamar does it every year. And I jumped off my couch. I was so elated, so happy yesterday. And my wife says, well, he does it every year, right?
Yeah,
You can almost count on it. Like,
poor guy.
Scott,
gonna
I have
just
another
get harder
question
and
for you
harder every
before you
year.
hang up.
No. No.
Mike Tomlin, does he do it again and have a winning record this year?
Hey, does he have Richard, does he have a winning season? We won 10 games with Duck Hodges. Duck freaking Hodges. Kenny Pickett, Small Hands Pickett. Dude, we are going 12-4 at the minimum, right?
12-4.
Minimum.
Okay,
Whoa.
mark that down.
Hey,
wow.
Whoa.
Here's the deal. That defense, 08 defense with us was legendary, right? 08 defense, you can put stats wise with any defense ever that's played the game, right?
Sure.
The defense is what I'm hearing. We've got interior linemen, the secondary's better. That's what I'm looking forward to today. I think Aaron will be okay if we keep him healthy. The defense is going to give up less than 10 points a game. I'm excited about this defense today. And if it happens like that, our tight end room is stacked. Our running backs
in
are okay.
New York, huh?
We're good everywhere, guys. Can we win the North? Heck yeah, we can win the North. We're going to win number 7 this year. I really feel that way. I'm pumped.
Jeez.
I'm pumped. Hey, people. Hey, Richard, you
That's
said
crazy.
winning season 8 and 9 games. He does that with Duck Hodges. Yes, we're going to win. Matter of fact, I put the over under on 10, and I got $500 on the over and under over 10. We're going to win 11 ball games.
Son.
This dude's reckless.
You got Aaron Rodgers leading.
Talk about that. Talk about the
Hey.
Kool-Aid.
No, here's and I drink it a lot, but since Ben left, I don't drink it as much. But I'll tell you this: today, 27-10 at the best. At the worst, the Jets score 10 points. If they score over 10 points, well, I want the win, obviously. But that defense I'm looking for that defense to be wrecking ball type defense this year on the edge, and you're not going to run on us. One thing that ticked Tomlin off, and I haven't talked to him lately. I'm just but the run defense, when you get hammered up, and that's what we've been doing. That won't happen this year. You're not going to run the freaking ball on us, right? And then that's going to help our offense out, right? So, yeah. And here's one more thing for we go. So everybody talked about in Pittsburgh, Bleacher Report and everybody else. You're not getting that number 2 guy, man. The Steelers suck, right? You got DK Metcalf. Who's number 2? Well, Calvin Austin. I mean, I've got some number 2 guys, but here's the deal. Look at Rodgers, Montana, Brady. They never had a number 2, right? They always had a number 1, right? The great quarterbacks don't need a number 2. You make everybody else. Scotty Miller's on our team. From Brady made him look like he was all pro, right? We don't need a freaking number 2 people. Bleacher Report, just sit down and be quiet. You're going to see what today we have. We got a tight end room. My 3 tight ends: Pat Freiermuth, Jonnu Smith, and Washington out of Georgia. The smallest one of them is 6'8". And Jonnu Smith. Then we don't know who's going to start for us. It doesn't matter. They're all going to play. They're all going to catch 2.
So
34-10 today.
finally,
34-10.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
27.
At the beginning of the conversation, it was 27.
He
hyped
just
himself
talked
up.
himself up. Yeah.
I just talked-
Touchdown.
Richard, to
Sorry.
answer your question, yeah, we're going to be okay.
I
I'm
think
behind, Richard.
finally,
Yeah,
the,
I think Super Bowl back to Pittsburgh is
Yeah,
what
they got-
Scott's saying.
You got me
finally
ready to run through
the
a wall.
Pittsburgh Steelers will roll into Detroit this year, and I cannot wait for this game because you talk about you can't run on your team. I'm
Oh,
going
here
to
we
bet
go.
that Sonic and
All right, guys.
they're going to run all over your team, man.
Yeah,
But
Scott,
nothing
you'll
good.
have to come back on that week.
Knuckles and Sonic, man, they're going to run all over your ass.
I got you. Bring it on. We've been drafting well lately. You'll see our interior lineman.
Oh man, that's gonna be. I just wish it was earlier in the season. I gotta wait all the way to the end. I think it's Christmas week. To be honest with you,
Yeah, it is.
yeah, it's gonna be a good one, man. I can't wait because every year I hear Scott Henson say, "Yeah, your offense is good, but just wait till you play somebody like the Steelers."
Yeah.
It's gonna be put up or shut up now. Finally.
Well, you can, in this league, it's all about defense. If you can have a good, and we haven't had that in a while. If you can have a good defense and you keep your offense in the game. The last couple of years, our offense has been good. Even when Ben was there, couldn't stop nobody, right? So you can't do that. It doesn't help your offense out. You get somebody. We're going to get some stops this year, and that helps everybody else.
All right. Well, you
I
guys
love
heard it here
confidence.
first. Steelers they're going to be hoisting the Lombardi this year.
12-5 at worst. It's on my wall right in front of me. I'm staring at it right now.
Worse.
I'm staring at it.
That's
12-5.
12-5 at worst.
I thought we were delusional, Richard.
Yeah, for real.
Now y'all are better than we are, but we're getting
Listen,
there.
I don't hate the Steelers. I love Pittsburgh. I love the whole concept of all 4-year teams, the all black and gold. The city's great out. Like it's on my short list to go to a game in Pittsburgh. But Aaron Rodgers, man, like you will never get love from me this year, ever. 0.
Large facts. Large facts.
I inherited that, and I got to embrace it, right?
Oh man, that is one weird ass dude.
And how is that dynamic with Metcalf going to work?
Dude, I'm hearing so many good things. You know, and I don't know what the rip.
Those dudes are going to be fist fighting each other.
No, and, you know, hey,
That's definitely why they got Pickens
Eric,
out.
No, Eric and John, I thought the same thing. Okay, he actually invites them to card games at night. I mean, they're all just I can't believe what's going on there, right?
Guy smoking peyote.
I don't know what they're doing, but the whole team is. Even Scotty Miller came out the other day. He said, "You know, you have this thing of Aaron Rodgers in the media, right? Well, he has embraced us, brought us in. We have pizza night, we play cards, dominoes, and it's just the culture. I don't know if Aaron wants to. He can't go out on the way he did in New York, and he says, I can't do this. I don't know what it is, but he's trying so hard. I don't know. It's working. It seems to be. We will see today at noon.
Hey,
I've got him for over 2 touchdowns today and over 240 for my parlay.
Aaron Rodgers is going to have your boys licking freaking warts off frogs and stuff, man.
Yeah.
If it goes 15-2, I don't care. I don't care what he does. I want to see it on the field. I don't care. I want number 7, man.
Man.
I think Scott's licking warts off toads.
I was about to say, man. I wonder why
I'm
he's got
drinking the
that
Kool-Aid this
background, that
year, yeah.
bookshelf background.
I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.
Doing a little spiritual trip.
You have to sometimes.
Yeah.
That's all you can do sometimes.
All right.
I got 3 terrible towels laid in there. My dog's even wearing it. I got my German Shepherd too. Richard, Juju's already. She's got her terrible towel on her neck, so we're ready to go.
And your German Shepherd's named after one of the former players.
Yeah, I get ribbed on that. We bought her. We got her when Juju Smith joined our team, right? So her name is Juju. She's 7. Same thing. Look at Briggs. I mean, we got them. I think they're the same.
Yeah, they're
age
very
too.
close in age. Yes.
Yeah, so she's been the best dog. So
I'm
yeah,
surprised Juju didn't run away too, like Juju did.
No.
Damn.
She saw me this morning get my
Shots
terrible
fired
towels
already.
laid out and the football laid out and all my jerseys laid out, and she said, "Oh no, it's that time of year again."
There's going to be some yelling this afternoon.
Yeah, my neighbor. I'm surprised they don't call the police sometimes. Yeah,
Get some soundproof pads.
Yeah.
Throw them up on the wall.
Yes.
Yell all you want.
Well, I'm definitely excited about this year. Big games today. It's awesome. Detroit at Green
What are you
Bay.
cooking, Richard? Oh, you'll be at the event.
I'm going to be at the barbecue event. But also this month, this September, I will be traveling to Detroit twice this month to attend both home games in the month of September. I'm super stoked. I'm probably not as stoked as Mr. Scott Henson here.
Nobody is.
But I'm pretty pumped up, and I think today's going to be a tough ask for the Detroit Lions in Green Bay. But over the last year or two, they've owned Green Bay in Lambeau, so hopefully we can continue the dominance. But I don't think it's going to be dominant on either side. I think it's going to be a close game. It's going to probably come down to who has the ball the last, maybe a field goal. It's going to be a nail biter, but I'm
Battle
here
in the
for it.
trenches.
Yeah, I'll be here for it. I'm just going to be praying that nobody gets hurt today because it was rough to watch last year. The best record we've ever saw by far, and everybody was walking wounded. It was pretty bad. Anyways, we're looking forward to a good fundraiser today. Let's go raise a lot of money. Send these 2 boys on trips that they'll change their lives, their short lives. Also, I'll have some other raffles and stuff going on throughout the rest of the year. Try to keep fundraising going. So got a lot of work to do. And so week 1 in the NFL, man, doesn't get any better than this.
Yep.
Be pulling for Hutch. I want to see a Hutch just smoking freaking quarterbacks today in Lambeau, man.
I bet he does.
Yeah, this man. If
Smoking that
a
low.
lot of people are talking about comeback player of the year, but I feel like this guy has so much motivation and fire in him. He's just going to come off like a madman today. But having him sit and watch his team play last year, I guarantee you he was just fuming on the inside, man. I bet that was just eating him up. So look for a big game from Hutch today. Brian Branch, oh man.
I just hope he doesn't
Kirby.
get kicked out again.
Yeah. Kirby.
Guys, as long as they're up by like 20.
We know St. Brown, we know his love for Green Bay also. So let's see what kind of attire he wears today rolling into the Lambeau. It's going to be great. Yeah. The rivalry's just phenomenal. If you're an NFC North fan, you know exactly what's going on today. Chicago, we didn't talk about Chicago today, but they're going to bring up the rear this year.
They play tomorrow, right?
Yeah, they play Monday night.
Minnesota.
I think, we'll see how good Ben Johnson really is, and who the wizard was behind the curtain. We all know it was Dan Campbell. Let's see what he does when he's got his own team. So I don't think he's going to be as good as what everybody thinks he is.
JJ McCarthy on top.
Yeah, the unknown. So we'll see.
That's an interesting team. Everybody's thinking Minnesota. I don't know. They got a lot of pieces in the offseason, but it's all about him, right? I don't know. I don't think they're up on the Packers and Lions level yet.
I think the Vikings definitely take a step back, and I see that Jefferson has a hammy issue. So if Justin Jefferson goes out because of a hamstring, that team is not going anywhere.
They got Adam Thielen back.
Yeah, but Jordan Addison is suspended too. So if he goes down, that's literally their only receiver.
So,
and they never get that hamstring thing right? That's usually 4 or 5 weeks lingering thing.
Yeah.
Really good before you come back.
Yep, exactly. So
because you can't come back like 80% on that. You're just gonna re-aggravate it.
Yeah, it's gonna.
You gotta wait for it to be like a week of just like straight 100%. You don't even feel it anymore. That's just time stretching that thing out.
All right. Does anybody have anything else before we shut her down and go into fundraising mode? Jump over to minuteswisely.org, throw $1 in the bucket. And other than that, go Lions. We'll see.
Go Lions.
We'll see you in week 2.
Hey, Kobe.
We'll be going to talk big Lions victory next Sunday.
Yep. Good luck, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and Doug, hey, good luck to you, Scott, because the way you're pumped, I would hate to see your team lose right now.
Seriously.
I'm fixing to go get my pregame on right now. I'm pumped. I'm ready. Good luck, guys.
It's either going to be real happy or real sad in December.
I'm going to be happy 100%. No doubt.
No doubt about it.
All right. I'll see you guys next Sunday.
All right. Have a good week.